Thanks for that, y'all. I appreciate you guys being patient, dealing with house stuff, water leakage. Yeah, all that stuff. Okay. I gotta make a phone call, but I'll do that on lunch. Let's hack this computer. Bloop, bloop. Bloop. Do I had to leak? Yeah.
Access
Something recently? Yeah, we found what we thought we contained an earlier leak, but it turned out to be a much, much bigger issue. So we're gonna have to do some pretty serious stuff. Yep. Okay, let's see. This is from Alan Curtis at VersaLife. Good morning, Mr. Darrow. Regarding the conversation we had last week, the project is advancing quite swiftly. We've managed to devise a new and improved prototype to better counter the quantum size effect. So far, the nanoionics are responding as planned, and the latent efforts on biomaterials are negligible. An unforeseen benefit is that using copper couplings make the units virtually undetectable. This will, on the other hand, require a very potent electronic virtual tracking system for maintenance and emergency procedures. We've been able to build and modify molecular structures on the fly using mechanosynthesis. The samples are all responding very well, apart from the usual rejection syndrome, of course, that always sets in after a few minutes. The effects are even more potent on the molecular level. That's why the news from some of your associates are so promising. Apparently they're on the verge of isolating and replicating DNA segments that present no rejection syndrome whatsoever. I don't know how you and your team had access to those samples, but I don't care. Realize what this could mean? We're finally there. Imagine that. A regular-looking human being, nothing unnatural in his appearance, and still the power of billions of machines within him manipulated at will. This is the future, Mr. Darrow. Sounds very original Deus Ex, and I love it. Fridge says, did they not catch it in the house inspection?
Jensen, what
No,
the hell's
but there are
going on
reasons for
out
that.
there? Broadcast frequencies are going haywire.
Malik, is that you? Where are you?
Coming into visual range of Singapore now. Been in the air since Pritchard first pinged you.
Good timing. I'm heading for a hangar bay to open the roof.
Thanks, William.
I'll need an emergency extraction.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Is PoE 2 Deadfire worth buying? Absolutely it is. 100%. But play the first one first. Yeah, the first one goes right into the second one.
Hey, Jensen! Looks like you could use some help! I see the scientist, Jensen. I'm landing nearby. And I think Dr. Reed wants to speak to you. Hang on.
Yeah, Hippie Tripperson over there.
Hello? Adam? We're all fine, but you have to get to Panchaea and stop Hugh.
You and I aren't done with this, Megan.
I know how it looks, but you have to stop the broadcast. I think it's causing the new biochips to overstimulate the vagus nerve, creating terrifying hallucinations.
You mean it's driving augmented people insane?
Yes, and it's up to you to stop it. Use the Leo shuttle. It will take you to Panchaea. Good luck, Adam.
Yeah, Gobblement. So what's been happening is we have like a front porch on the front of our house, and when we used the hose, when we moved in, they did the inspections and everything looked fine. But the thing is it's covered. So obviously they didn't, like, they made sure the faucet worked and everything, you know, normal inspection stuff, but they didn't exactly leave it running and wash it all over the front porch. So it looks like there's cracks in the flooring of the front porch. Because again, we bought this house as a fixer-upper, and we were under the assumption that those cracks were going onto a concrete slab that was then moving the water off the porch, but it looks like it's actually been going into the foam sealant in the basement instead. Fun! And that's where the water's been coming from. So, yeah. Good times, good times.
Automated systems online. Darrow sequence 1, code 1, 1A, preset and ready to engage. Suborbital trajectory plotted. Destination Panchaea. Begin countdown, Mr. Darrow.
Are we gonna sue? No. No, we're gonna fix it, is what we're gonna do.
Begin countdown.
Code 000. Confirm 0. Countdown commencing.
Yeah, who would we sue?
Stand by for liftoff. Electrodynamic launch assist sequence commencing.
Jesus. You're telling me that old ass man Hugh Darrow would take this? Casual shoot failure. Oh man. Awesome, Shivanata. Yeah, we're gonna be doing another Elix run before Elix 2. We may do that after Prey? Before Prey? I don't know. We'll see.
Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Panchaea, Pritchard. Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
Okay. Because we gotta go over here and down? Oh, there we go. Am I going for the secret ending? I don't even remember what we have to do for the secret ending. I mean, as we're playing Mankind Divided tomorrow morning, hopefully. We'll go for whatever ending kind of, you know, it flows into, which I'm pretty sure is... We'll have to see. Oh, God. These guys just, like, tear each other apart. Ugh. If you knew, then it wouldn't be a secret. Oh, you're so funny. Oh, see, that one is a bit more boomy than the other two. Okay. That was a bit more boomy. Goes a boomer confirmed? Confirmed. 100%. Boomerific, chat. Those two are okay. That one not so much. this back to the deck? No, it's inside. They're everywhere. No way Johnson makes it to the tower. Why the hell are they trying to disengage the lockdown anyway? We have to keep them shut in down there. Change the plan. Meet me in the hangar. We'll use one of the choppers and send back help when we're safe. Be careful. Seems to be going well.
Pritchard, Panchaea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
Why did that elevator sound like my phone going off? Because that elevator uses the same sound as your phone. What's that guy?
It's in my head! I know it is! The pipes! It was the pipes again! Freaking me out!
Sure, I did.
Okay, I need to be quiet! I can't think with all that noise!
Oh, oh. Oh! The worst part is this actually happened an hour and a half before all of the chaos broke out. Kids, be careful with your Taco Bell. Too much Baja Blast, that's right.
Access granted.
Use nuke, got it back? Hell yeah. Best way to use it.
Access granted.
That turret is now going to help us with enemies. Wherever it is. I guess it's that one right there. Hi, friend. Great work. Excellent job. Keep doing your thing. Can you loot all these guys? Do any of them have loot? Maybe not.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done. Believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
Dude, his
And yet you still did
walking
it.
stick is bloody.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. Human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster?
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchaea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
I don't have my Casey on? Uh-oh. I don't think I got my speech dog back.
What you're doing is horrific. It has to stop. You can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own, or they'll end up resenting you for it. And doing it like this? My God, Darrow, it's insane.
It is not insane, Mr. Jensen. Tragic, yes. Unavoidable? No. Even as I listen to your words, I realize a cruel truth. No one else has the vision to see what I've seen, the will to do what I have done. You're all too weak, judging but never acting. None of you have the moral courage to see this through to its conclusion.
Jesus, dude.
Well, so be it.
I'm expecting him to be like, delicious.
You've convinced yourself you're right, but whatever moral high ground you're standing on is nothing but a stack of innocent victims. You're trying to justify genocide. All your talk about ethics and ideals doesn't mean a damn compared to that.
You think my methods are inhuman, Mr. Jensen? It was my genius that created the technology. My vision that seduced Zarif and Zhao and all the others who now feed off of it. They seek to stand on the shoulders of my research without comprehending the danger that people like you pose to mankind. I am the only one with the perspective, the insight, to know what is needed.
People like me? You mean not like you? You changed the world when you invented this technology, but your creation is leaving you behind. And as long as it's allowed to continue, mankind will use it to evolve without you. Until the father of tomorrow is known as yesterday's man.
But they cannot leave me behind. Don't you see? You think You think you have the measure of me, don't you? That I'm some common criminal you can bully into submission. Go on then. Beat the codes out of me. Lash out and prove me right about you and what augmentations have done to you.
You cover it up with all that pretense about saving the world, try to justify it. But deep down inside, you're nothing more than an angry child, spiteful, full of hate, envious and bitter. How petty is that?
Petty? I was betrayed by my own genetics, ruined by my own flesh. What right do you have to condemn me, to curse me? All I ever wanted was to build something good, something magnificent. And now, there's so much blood. So much blood. I will give you what you want, Mr. Jensen. Codes to shut down Panchaea's security system. But you'll still be in danger. Much of the system is self-determining and lethal. When you see it, maybe then you'll understand.
Go easy.
The technology I created will not be the future any one of us desires. Please, help the world understand that.
Common narcissist, man. You gotta dance around their argument with logic until you find a weakness to prove their own infallible sense of self-worth, and then you attack it. I mean, come on. How you deal with any narcissist. Just gotta logically punch him in the face. Yeah. It also helps if you have a plasma gun.
Richard, the lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
Man, now that we're getting close to it, I am getting legit excited to play Mankind Divided again. I remember so little from that. I've only played it one time, so man, it takes me at least a few playthroughs to really get things into my brain. And, and yeah, I forget so much. Dude, are they like zombies? Are they only going to attack me? It's so weird if that's the case. Maybe they...
No. What are you doing? Just get away from me! Ow! Please.
Don't be difficult.
I don't want to.
This is best for both
They're
of us.
making me do it.
I know, kung fu. That's right. Not dead, by the way. Mostly. Actually, some of them are dead.
Don't!
Don't run. This is much easier this way.
Okay, that guy, I just stopped his heart. He's not coming back.
They're always
They
hiding
ruined me.
when I need to see them.
Him just fractured his face. That guy, his neck is not supposed to bend that way.
Closer.
Oh God. Oh, there. He's not breathing. Okay, good talk.